You may have this self-praising, egotistical thought that you are different than everyone else, that you are better than everyone else. You're not. You're not different than anyone else. Everyone can achieve anything if they put their mind to it. If you're like me, you've also been in states where you're down in the dumps. You've also relapsed a million times. You've also played video games a lot, even when you didn't want to play them. I'm all for maybe if you've completed all of your tasks in the day and you have done everything you need to do and you really know you've done everything you need to do. I'm fine with playing video games as long as you're having fun. But to the point where you're playing 8 hours a day and you're in the lobby by yourself and you're not even having fun, you're just playing to play. It's not fun, and everyone deals with something like that, whether it be TikTok, whether it be any form of social media, whether it be video games, whether it be pornography. Everyone deals with that type of thing. And the reason you may think you're different than everyone else is because you're willing to change it. And I guess that does make you different. You put in the work, and you have purpose. And that is the thing that I think separates people in life and how well they do. Some people have ambition, and some people don't. You can't be surprised that someone doesn't do well in life when they don't have a target to shoot at. If you don't have a target, there's nothing to hit, there's no goal, there's no success, because there's not even a thing to succeed in. You don't like your job, you don't like whatever you do. Well, not you specifically, but just people in general. Then how would that be success if you don't even like what you do? Everyone can do anything if they put their mind to it. Push yourself in whatever you have your passion in, whatever your passion's in. Push yourself in that. Work relentlessly at it. Realize that you have the same potential as everyone else, but you have to be the one to step into that potential. A common theme in self-improvement is that you're only competing with yourself. There's no competition but your own. And that's not true. It's a good way to look at it. A nice, kind of comfortable way to look at it, that you're just competing with yourself. But if you take 3 months off of even caring about improving yourself, you're going to decline. How do you get success? If a thing you're passionate about is YouTube, for instance, how do you get success? By outperforming other YouTubers. And that's competition. So you're not just competing with yourself, you're competing with everyone else out there. Keep getting better, keep devoting time, and even if you're doing it all wrong, maybe you want to learn to be a fighter and your technique is terrible and you train for 6 hours a day, and you finally join a gym and you keep training and you're not the most talented, you're not even that good, to be honest, but you keep going at it. There's a book I read for summer projects in English, and you don't really like reading those books if it's a summer project, but there's a chapter that talks about people that are in, it talks about Bill Gates, specifically Bill Gates, and the access to technology he had. But the premise of it was, the more hours you put in, the better you get in, or the better you get at whatever you're doing. Now, there may be a few exceptions to that, like working out 10 hours a day isn't going to give you the best physique, but the point was, if you dedicate something, I think it was 18 minutes a day to something, you'll be better than that don't attack me because I may be wrong, but it's like you'd be better than 85% of the population at what you do, 90% of the population. And it's not that the 90% of the population can't do these things. It's that they either don't care to and they have another goal, or that they just don't have the will to do this thing. So back to my initial thesis of this video. Why do you think you're different than everyone else? It's because you work harder. You shouldn't look down on other people for that. Instead, you should try to help people, help as many people as you can, in my opinion. Keep working hard on your goals, and love everyone. God bless. Have a great rest of your day, and Happy New Year, if I don't see you again by then.